What's going on, everybody? And here in the shop with Jeffrey this morning, over here at Mom and Dad's house for Christmas. We didn't get to celebrate Christmas on Christmas Day, so it is now Saturday after Christmas, and we're over here to do our Christmas morning breakfast. But got a fair amount going on around here. I got a truck outside that I'm gonna try to do like a little project series on. It's not a build or anything, it's just kind of a go through it and get it dependable and drivable and just fix stuff where it didn't set so long. But I really need to clean up in here. Got a bunch of old exhaust pipes that come off the car, need to get cut up. I got this display rack here. Used to be a Michelin wiper blade rack. Need to get that cut down, modified, add some shelves. Good friend of ours, she does a lot of selling of shirts and things. It's Grits and Grace Creations on Facebook. Y'all ought to check it out. But I got my old laptop. It died on me a few years ago, which it's old. I mean, I think that thing bought it in 2010. I mean, it made it over 10 years. I mean, it was a good one. But I got the hard drive out of it and was able to get a lot of my old racing videos from in-car videos that when I had my old Replay XD. And so I got a lot of video footage on there, and I'm gonna try to go through this winter and make some little video clips and stuff and whatnot. But this one, the one I got for you today that I'm gonna post up is pretty special. It's first big win. It was this one right here. My one lone trailer check. But yeah, it's gonna be from that race. That was in 2016. It was August of 2016. But that was back. Loose Rocker was a promotion series around here. They mainly did stuff in Virginia Motorsports Park, and then in North Carolina at Piedmont. They done some stuff at Fayetteville and Coastal Plains and things too. It was a really cool series back then. I mean, it used to be $280, and you went and got to run for a 5, 10, 5, and it was the same top or bottom class, whichever one you wanted to run. It was a pretty good deal, and the round money was there. Like, you know, if you went on Sunday, if I remember correctly, it was like $100. If you went one day on Friday or Sunday, $100 for a $5 grand. Or you win third round, you get $100 back. I mean, like, it was a hell of a deal. A lot of good races. It's unfortunate Loose Rocker ain't around no more, but I know Michael and Anthony split up, and then Anthony kept it going for a little bit, and then I don't think it's even a thing anymore. But we used to really enjoy going to the Loose Rocker races. They had some of them that they did, it was 310s for $300, Footbrake. Like, I mean, it was awesome. But, and then Michael, he tried to do some stuff up north, closer, like in Pennsylvania and stuff, and it's just too far for us to drive, and I've been so busy with racing, we didn't get to go support him, and it doesn't look like he got the support he deserved on all that, and so I don't think that stuff worked out too good for him. But anyway, this video is going to be from 2016, Loose Rocker Colonial Classic. That Sunday, we were fortunate enough to win it. I did not win a round Friday or Saturday at this event. I struggled terrible. It was just a bad weekend, and I even told people, I think I'm done doing this. I'm just going to bring the golf cart. I had more fun hanging out after the races than we did trying to race. And then Sunday, things clicked and went along. I remember first round, the little Demon I had to run, Demon or Duster, whichever it is, the yellow car. But I remember he was triple O, and I got away with one at the finish line. And then second round, had to run another guy who's pretty tough, and he drilled me on the tree, and I got lucky cutting him loose. And I wasn't hitting the tree very good, which is about normal. But the Malibu did what it did, and it allowed me to do some top end magic and make the wind lights come on. But it was hot that day. God, it was hot. It was miserable hot. But that was one of the main things I remember of it. But, you know, and where I come from, another thing I really remember about that day was after the race when we won, you know, we were all real excited, me and the family and friends, and it was cool. You know, Devin and all of them, his family was there, and, you know, it was a good time. And they, Michael talked to us after the race, and he was telling me, he's like, man, I'm just so happy to see somebody so excited to win a $5,000 again. He's like, nowadays everything has gotten so big, nobody cares about a $5,000. And, you know, he's right. I mean, hell, that was 10 years ago almost, and he's right. I mean, where I come from, we used to run Footbrake was, you know, $500, $800 when I was a kid. And then at Eastside, they'd put on $1,000 Footbrake races. And that was a big deal. I remember as a kid, you're going to Waynesboro for a $1,000 Footbrake race. That was a big deal. You know, and we knew it wasn't no big, huge money. And then I still remember Motor Mile put on a Footbrake race that paid $10,000. That was probably when I was about 14 or 15. And I remember thinking that was big. And then the World Footbrake Challenge come along. So, but everything's gotten so big now. I mean, most people, they don't even want to leave the house for anything under $5,000 or $10,000. There's some people won't even go to a weekly bracket race if it doesn't pay at least $1,500. I mean, things just gotten crazy. And part of that is because you can point your truck any direction when you leave your driveway, and you'll eventually run into a race that pays $10,000, $20,000 every weekend. Just depends how far you want to drive. With us being in Central Virginia, I would say you could go within 5 hours any direction and run into a $10,000 every weekend. But anyway, that's just a rant on how expensive racing's gotten, which is just part of life and part of what we do. And that's anything in motorsports. You know, everything gets expensive, but, you know, it's just part of life. And sorry this video's gotten long-winded for the intro, but I'm gonna try to get some more stuff together. Let me know what you like and what you don't like in the comments. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I do have some video footage that was on that old hard drive of when we took my 12-second 8th mile. Car run 1250s into 8th mile at 50 miles an hour wide open. We took that to a low outlaw track up here at the airport and was able to win Footbrake and street in the same day with the same car. Drove it up there, got done winning, got the money, took winner circle pictures, loaded the cooler in the back and drove it home with a blown out brake booster, which that was fun. But yeah, I'll try to put some video footage of that together. This particular video, there's not going to be a lot of, you know, commentary in the video. I just didn't talk a lot that particular day. Like I said, it was hot, but some of my videos do have commentary, good and bad. I try to edit out the bad stuff, but, you know, that's anytime you're doing that kind of stuff, heat of the moment, you just never know what's going to come out of your mouth. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Merry Christmas, everybody, and sorry this was so long-winded. what you call getting away with murder. Oh my God. We weren't in the race on that one. He had me covered up. Well, we was bumping it, killing, getting rid of it, coming up on him, and dropped him. By the time he got to the stripe, there wasn't nothing for him to do. And he went under, we're dead 8, so I'll take a lucky round.
Dude, I didn't want you to think I was trying to hurt you. I was looking at the tag, I looked up there. I didn't know how to say
good, everybody. We had to go through Marty Flegel, a bunch of the Northern boys, Ed Talbert, Jamie Holst, and Kevin Pollard. Man, it don't get no better than this, man. Oh my God. Devin did it last year on Sunday. I just did it this year, man. Thank you. We're 37. I'm 37. He's 30. He's 30. Take 29. Getting fed to be 9,000 under, and we're one above with a 3 parking, man. Good job, baby boo.
Sally down, last done start, gotta tell the ground. Green Sally up, green Sally down, last done start,